My name is Jennifer Kirkendall Griffin, and I'm running for Suwannee County Judge. In today's installment of Scales, or Suwannee County Access to Legal Education Series, a program that I started in 2019, I'm discussing methods of maintaining Medicaid eligibility for a person subject to a guardianship. Now, this topic was requested by an individual in our community, so please, if you have a topic request, send the campaign a message, and I'd be happy to film a video. During this video, when I say the term ward, that is the person that's subject to the guardianship. In some situations, you may be a guardian for a person that is on Medicaid. Medicaid has certain income and asset limitations, as I'm sure you know. So what do you do if the ward's assets exceed the limitations? Well, there's a few options. The first is to establish a special needs trust. A special needs trust may be established for a physically or mentally disabled person to have assets set aside for their needs without disqualifying them from receiving Medicaid. The funds in the trust may be used to pay for extra care beyond what the ward receives from the government. Now, there's no limit to the amount that may be contributed to a special needs trust. But if the trust is funded with only the ward's assets, then upon the death of the ward, the state is going to be reimbursed for all Medicaid expenses out of the trust money. A pooled special needs trust is similar to a special needs trust, except there is no need to establish a separate trust and manage the trust on your own. A pooled trust is run by a nonprofit company. The nonprofit has a master trust agreement that governs all participants in the trust, and they literally pool all of the participants' money together to make investments. Once you contribute money to the pooled trust, you do not have control over how it is spent or how it's invested. And also, once the ward passes away, the remaining funds stay in the trust or are used to pay back the state for the Medicaid lien. Now, the things that I've discussed so far really apply to anyone of any age, but there is another method called an ABLE account that is limited to individuals that developed a qualifying disability prior to reaching 26 years of age. In an ABLE account, you can transfer $15,000 per year to the ABLE account. If the ward is receiving SSI and Medicaid, then you can actually have $100,000 in the account. The money in the ABLE account may be used for things like housing, legal expenses, schooling, transportation, and medical expenses. Now, those are just examples, and there are many more categories and ways that you can spend that money. Upon the death of the ward, the assets must first be used to reimburse the state for any Medicaid benefits expended during the life of the ward, but any remaining assets will pass through probate. Today has been a broad overview of different methods that are available to maintain Medicaid eligibility, and it's by no means an exhaustive list. To learn more in depth about the different methods I discussed, you should definitely contact an attorney that regularly deals with these matters. If you found this information useful or you know somebody that could benefit from it, please like and share and follow the campaign's social media. If you have a particular topic that you'd like me to address, send a message through the campaign's social media or website. I'd be happy to film a video on the topic. Just remember that I can't talk about a specific case or specific facts, but I can speak in an educational manner. If you miss an installment of Scales, visit the campaign's website to see all of the Scales videos that are available. And please remember, on August 23rd of 2022, I'm asking you to vote for me, Jennifer Kirkendall Griffin, for Suwannee County Judge.